Well, it seems like there's been some news recently about the Apple Vision Pro, or should I say the Apple Vision Con, as they have apparently
Oh!
interrupted me,
Yeah.
as they have apparently had to decrease the number of shipments they're making because of really low demand. Honestly, I'm not surprised.
Can I continue with the ooh now, or has it gone?
It's gone.
Oh. Anyway, ooh! Apple fail.
I mean, are we surprised?
No. To be
That was a good
honest.
opportunity to do the ooh again. Oh, never mind. Okay, so back to the Apple thing then.
Back to the Apple Vision Pro, which was
Apple Vision problem.
I'd say it more as an Apple oversight Pro.
Hmm. Like, to be fair though, I don't think a lot of people could have actually seen this coming because, like, every time Apple makes something new, people buy it.
Uh,
I mean, they tricked people into buying the same phone but slightly worse, like year after year. So I don't know why people wouldn't buy the Apple Vision Pro. Maybe like people have finally realized that Apple is a bit mid.
Maybe it's because it was $3,500
Was it actually?
from what I
Oh
read,
yeah, it says right here $3,500. God
and
damn.
it was basically a VR headset, but for like office jobs.
VR headset for office jobs?
It was basically cause it was just like, what can you do? Oh, you can do like FaceTime and check Google.
God.
Like, cool, I can look at my stock price as well on a meeting or something.
Yeah, imagine if like you know with things like Oculus Rift, you get the hand controllers as well, so you can like see your hands moving and that in whatever game you're playing.
Hmm.
Imagine if you just have that, but for like a digital keyboard, and there's just like a bunch of people in offices, not even with desks, just wearing headsets, like moving their arms around, typing on an invisible keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say it wasn't. It's not a terrible idea. I mean, I have very oversimplified it. Like they had, it was sort of like eye movement tracking, so you could like use it as a cursor, I think.
If they have like AR glasses that are like server based rather than having all the technology just built onto them, they could have some pretty cool like AR glasses that could be used in an office environment. I mean, I know I'm probably thinking like too close to spy movies like Kingsman, but imagine like having to go to a meeting and instead of having to like leave the office or even leave your own home, you could just pop on the glasses and it's like as if everyone's around you.
Imagine shoes, but they have a knife in them.
What?
Go on, you can't say something that sounds like Kingsman and not remember something else that sounds like it's from Kingsman.
Oh yeah. I
Imagine
thought,
an
I thought you were just saying
umbrella.
something random then.
Imagine an umbrella, but you could use it as a ballistic shield.
Imagine an umbrella, but you can shoot someone with it.
Yeah. Imagine that Manus maketh the man.
God, the bloody knife in the shoe. How did I miss that reference? I actually feel sick right now.
It's like the most Kingsman thing ever. It's just a knife in your shoe.
The only worst thing would be if someone started singing Country Roads in a Scottish accent and I didn't catch
Oh,
on.
don't remind me. No.
Don't worry, it saddens me too.
No.
Before we get back on
Yeah.
subject, though, there is a theory that Merlin survived.
Oh.
Anyway, back to the Apple Vision Pro.
So I can repress the memories again. Let's move back. Yeah, so I don't know. I obviously did research sort of about it when it was first coming out. Watched a couple of videos on it. I never really liked the idea. I'll be honest. Mainly, also just the way it looks. It is just a pair of ski goggles. I know that I suppose the appearance of it can't be like evaluated if it's from like we're just focusing on the technicals. Yeah, just yeah.
I have seen some like good points in the comments of like this article. Like people have pointed out that Apple have sold things like a monitor stand for 100 quid, like $1,000 for a monitor, and America's having like a economic crisis or something like that, and they're charging like 3,500 for it and expecting there to be like, a fair bit of demand.
Yeah, but where isn't there an economic crisis at the moment? Let's be honest.
Fair, but when I say economic crisis, I mean a worse one
A worse one.
than other places in the world,
An economic mega crisis.
pretty much.
Damn, that must be bad then. Yeah, I think it's also just people that.
Hang on, I just want to tell you this comment.
Hmm.
Someone's commented here, quote unquote, mixed reality aptly describes the one Apple is living in.
Ooh. Oh, absolutely on there. Apple will collapse by tomorrow. Yeah, as I was saying that, I think
Yeah.
it was more they misjudged the audience of it.
Yeah.
Because you got
Like
to think,
the only people who are going to be able to afford the Apple Vision Pro for the most part are like, people who are smart enough to have found a way to make a lot of money. People who would presumably also be smart enough to realize that Apple is like terrible.
yeah, well, so you got to think like VR is still well, it's like VR and AR, isn't it? Sort of thing put together. It's still quite a developing thing. No one's
Yeah,
quite got it perfect yet.
yeah. I wouldn't really say it's new exactly, but there are like things they could improve on.
Yeah, and like most
What I
people that
what
do
I
stuff
what
with
sorry.
VR,
What I wish they would have with like VR headsets, it would probably be like dead expensive. So hopefully at some point in the future, like when things get released and they gradually get cheaper because they become older. Like one of them things, like what they have at gaming conventions where you're playing a VR game, but you're on like a treadmill thing. Like how there's that one video of the guy like strapped, he's got like a belt strapped onto him or something, and like he's playing a horror game and he just starts sprinting on the spot in one direction. And he's on like a treadmill thing.
I think that's just to stop you running into a wall.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like you could have a full blown, exploration game with something like that.
Yeah, I
Probably
don't think the treadmill does anything. I might have
stops you
bursted your
from
bubble
running
there.
into the wall. Basically, what I mean is you could like walk around as if you were actually inside of a massive open area in a video game. Like that's what I'm getting at.
Mm.
The alternative would be to go like full Sword Art Online and just have a device that intercepts brain waves, but that's like ages off. Like to put it lightly.
Yeah, and that kind of leans into what I was going to say is that VR is still like the main audience for VR is gamers,
Yeah,
like VR headsets and that. So if you play in VR, you're already going to have a VR headset. So
yeah.
why would you want a Vision Pro? But also, the Vision
Because
Pro had
Apple
like no like
Vision.
it had like the sort of it's a phone but on your face thing, but then it
Yeah,
had like nothing really else. Like apparently it had a few games with support and that was it. So immediately any like gamers with VR that just wouldn't get one, they just like have an Oculus or a Meta Quest, whatever it's called.
yeah. Like I reckon if people want to, innovate technology, they should actually innovate. Because like, saying something like it's a phone, but you wear it on your face, like that's still just a phone, isn't it? But
Yeah.
like I've seen some fake ads. Like I know that's not really surprising to say that I've seen fake ads on my phone.
So I've
But
seen fake ads.
yeah, but anyway, I've seen like some for this app that supposedly lets your phone act as a projector. which is obviously a load of bollocks because most phones, well, most if not all phones, do not have a projector built into them. But like, if I were making phones, for a phone company, if I was designing them, then like, that's something to consider. Maybe something built into the phone that does let it act like a projector. And then, you can get up a YouTube video on your phone, shine it on the wall, and, you and your mates can watch something on a big screen. Basically like a portable big screen. And that's an idea that would sell.
I actually have a phone projector. It's staring right at me over there, but I've never taken it out of the box yet.
Oh, is that one where you like plug your phone into it and it just like projects?
No, I bought it ages ago. It's like a. I don't really know how it is, but it's like I think you strap your phone into it, and then it's like. I guess it's like through a lens, and then the lens enlarges it. I think it's basically like you stuck your phone to a telescope.
All right, here's a question. Would you rather have a phone that has like bloody three camera lenses, or would you rather have a phone that has one camera lens, a flashlight function, and a projector function?
Well, my phone has 3 and a torch, so
Oh yeah, mine's got two and a torch, but like, I'm just saying, like, I probably didn't get the best number, but I'm basically saying, who wants more camera lenses?
yeah. I mean, what do more camera lenses actually do?
Yeah, I actually didn't. I think it's something to do with the picture quality, but I honestly didn't get that at first.
Oh, is that what it's for?
Why have they got three camera lenses? Like, are you taking three pictures at once? I just didn't get it at the time. I mean, I like this picture, but I want to take it like 2 millimeters to the left without risking ruining this angle.
Mm. I mean, for me, it would be I like this picture, but I want to take it 2 lenses down on the phone.
Yeah, that's basically what I was saying.
Yeah, I want to take this picture, but like slightly below eye level.
Yeah. But I'd really like to see phones with a built-in projection feature.
Maybe it's different zooms.
Maybe.
I'm
I
trying to
mean, I
figure
think
this out
that's
now.
back to the Apple Vision Pro, though. Is there really much more to say about it? Like, we can't even talk about the new features it had because it didn't really have any new features apart from like taking the title for biggest waste of money.
Well, it came with a charger, which I
Did
think
it?
is quite rare for Apple.
Bloody hell! It's like the crown jewel of Apple then.
It did come with a charger,
Yeah,
and it
but
came
I
with a
mean,
carry case.
yeah, but $3,500. It was probably going to be like 3,000 originally, and then they included the case and the charger.
Hmm. Yeah, I think just what Apple envisioned with the Vision
Hmm.
is like, oh look, it's a VR. It's no, not VR, mixed reality or whatever they want to call it.
Yeah,
Headset. Look, you could wear this out and about. It's like, and no one's gonna wear it out and about because
yeah.
you look like a twat.
Like if it was at least glasses. Like I'm not going to risk making any more Kingsman references in case we get off topic again. But
Call it
you know,
the Google lens because that's what they
glasses
did.
would be like more discreet, wouldn't they? So
Yeah,
you could still use glasses.
like what it was Google Lens, right? They tried to. Was it Microsoft Lens?
Google Glass.
Google Glass. That was it. Yeah,
Yeah, Google Lens is like a thing on your photo app on your phone.
yeah. Google Glass. That's what I mean.
Yeah, like that didn't really go far.
I'm saying if it looked more like that though.
Yeah, if it looked like a regular pair of glasses,
Yeah.
like imagine it would be expensive as hell, but imagine like prescription mixed reality glasses.
Hmm.
But it's also like that term, like mixed reality. They're just making up a new term in the hope that it will catch on and people will respect them. I mean, it's like bloody looking at Twitter.
I thought it was because it was like a mix of AR and VR.
Then they can call it AR VR, one
Yeah, but
syllable less.
that's just too long.
Yeah, but it's one syllable less, and it's only four letters.
Yeah, but if you don't shorten it, it's virtual reality, alternate reality.
But you can
Alternate
shorten it.
reality. Yeah.
Like, they call it mixed reality purely to make it sound different. It's not.
Yeah. Mixed reality patented. Trademark. Yeah. I reckon if you made the Google Glass like now,
Yeah. Like, I get what you're saying. If it was
it would
made now, it
probably
might
work.
catch on. Because it was, I think Google Glass was like ahead of its time, and no one really wanted it back then.
Yeah, I know what AR is.
But the idea of like, having like a phone on your face, you would want glasses instead of a big bulky headset. Because like,
Oh
imagine
wait, did I keep calling it alternate?
I
Oh,
could have sworn you said augmented.
I kept calling it alternate reality.
Alternate reality. I didn't notice you say that. I thought you said augmented.
Alternate reality is when you forget to take your meds.
Yeah, the alternate reality glasses you can see in different dimensions.
Yeah. Alternate reality, take this drug. Have a line of this, you'll be seeing an alternate reality. Oh dear.
Yeah, I've just been notified the dog's being sick, so
Cool.
yeah, don't worry, my brother's taking care of it.
Was your dog trying to wear an Apple Vision Pro?
Yeah, he saw the price tag of the Apple Vision Pro and he just
Got
vomited.
motion sick.
No, he just heard about the price tag and it made him so sick that he vomited.
Oh no.
But yeah, back like what I was saying, I like the idea of augmented reality, virtual reality glasses. It's just I also like the idea of not having no money.
Hmm. I like the idea of not looking like a tit.
Same.
Hmm. And
Like I
I
don't.
think that takes priority.
Yeah. No, what takes priority for me is still having like actual money that I can call my own.
No, my dignity takes priority.
You're about to say your dick takes
my,
priority.
my dick takes priority. These matters.
Using Apple Vision Pro to watch porn without anyone noticing.
Hmm.
You can
It's
watch
like,
the one where that song came from.
yeah. It's like, Apple Vision Pro. What does my dick think about this?
I wonder where that song came from. You know what? I'm just gonna look it up. Yeah, so I don't think.
It's like he wants to be a millionaire. Ask the cock.
Okay, so I'm just shutting this down now before it gets even more cursed. I don't think we really have anything else to say on Apple Vision Pro.
Hmm.
Any last words to add, you two, or
Well, considering I'm the only one that's speaking, I would just like to summarise that I don't think anyone would like to buy an augmented virtual reality headset with AI generated eyes on the front of it that make you look like you've stuck a goldfish bowl on your head.
yeah, like you just know that if someone was actually wearing that in public, like their mates happen to be walking down the road, they see the person, you know that they're gonna just smack the headset into your face.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, same.
Don't even know the person. Just
Yeah, you just see them wearing
bam.
it, and you're like, "You're wasting your money."
You got to think though. If windows pop up on the thing, right? If they're looking at something, just hit them in the blind spot behind like the stock exchange.
But they've just got like bloody video in video or whatever it's called. Like that
Yeah. Yeah.
window thing where you're like playing YouTube and it just goes to the corner. They're not going to see like a fist flying towards them until it's too late.
Yeah, you're just walking down the road and you get clocked right in the news feed. It's
Yep, right in the news
yeah.
feed. News flash, think fast. Like if it was just, even if it was just some augmented reality glasses where you can connect them to your phone and like start playing like a movie or YouTube or something, and you can just like put the glasses on and then you'll see it like in front of you like a massive screen.
Hmm.
Or better yet, a 3D movie where it looks like you're actually standing there in the action.
Yeah, that is also a good point that I thought of first time I heard about it. Yeah, it's you're asking to be mugged if you own that in public.
Oh yeah, like because not only can people take the headset, but if they want to take something that's
Yeah.
actually valuable, then you're not going to notice if they're like sneaking their hands in your pockets while you're busy looking at whatever.
Oh, I've just thought something. Actually, no, the
What?
price isn't 3,500.
How much is it?
It's 3,500 plus the price of an Apple phone.
Oh, do you need a phone to
Yeah, you
connect?
need an Apple phone.
That should bring it like to an even 5,000 then.
Yeah, you need an Apple phone for it to work.
I was under the impression that this would work on its own.
No,
Like when I was describing something you can connect to your phone, I meant that as an alternative because I thought the Vision Pro worked on its own.
no, I'm pretty sure you need an Apple phone to
Ugh,
connect to it.
Jesus wept. Like
Hmm.
I don't even have any words because like I honestly don't expect anything better from them.
This is why I'm Android.
Same. Like my phone cost me 200 quid just under, and it's worked wonders for how long I've had it.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that's another good point though from Brian. The repairs for that thing are going to be awful.
Wait, what do you mean repairs? We're talking about Apple. They don't let you repair things.
Oh yeah, that's good.
They just make you buy a new one.
Yeah,
Like
because
Apple between like Apple and fucking what's it called, John Deere, like it's gonna get to the point where you are
the
not
tractor
allowed.
company.
Yeah, like they've actually done this, John Deere. It's gonna get to the point where you're not allowed to repair anything that you actually own. Because like
Oh yeah, because they put a bit of software in the engines, didn't they?
yeah, they have like bloody computer chips in these tractors for whatever reason that shut it down if like anything goes wrong, and then you can't repair it yourself. You have to go and like pay one of their like employees or
Mm.
whatever to come and fix it so they get the money.
Pay a deer named John to come around and fix your tractor.
Yeah, John Deere is pretty dear as it is.
Yeah, there's. Do you reckon they do that in like toy tractors?
What have computer chips in them that stop them from working?
Yeah, you buy a toy tractor for like 25 quid because it's John Deere.
Yeah, it only works with John Deere brand batteries.
Yeah, like one of the wheels comes slightly loose, it just stops working altogether, then you have to pay 100 quid
Yeah,
to put some WD-40 on it.
like it's just weird though.
Yeah, going back to like if it gets damaged though. I mean, I've got a MetaQuest 2, and that's got like general, controllers and headset type sort of thing.
Yeah.
I guess it's not the fairest comparison because the Vision Pro doesn't have controllers or whatever, but I've uppercutted a mantelpiece with
Okay.
them VR controllers.
And does it still work fine?
Yeah, one of them has ever so slight drift in it, but that happened like months after, so I don't even know if that caused it.
Brian
That
makes a good point. That is why competition is good because
hmm,
assuming like one company owns everything, they can just make things like terrible, so you have to keep buying a new one. Like, and you can't do anything about it because there's no opposition.
that's called a monopoly, and that is illegal.
Yeah, I'm
Fun
glad
fact.
monopolies are illegal.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure the Vision Pro is mostly glass. If you even like dink that thing against something slightly wrong, that's just gonna break.
You're gonna be in like a game where you have to put on a pair of glasses in like VR, and you just lift up the controller, gently tap it against the Vision Pro, and it just shatters
Yeah.
the controller and the headset. I mean, and then the other controller that didn't even touch anything.
Oh
Because
yeah, I'm fully
they
aware of legal monopolies.
no, because see, they put like a computer chip inside it that makes it so it doesn't work if it gets cracked.
Yeah, legal monopolies are definitely a problem. I'm pretty sure like 80% of all companies are just owned by the same like four people
Yeah.
along the line somewhere because parent companies.
Just to clarify, that computer chip thing was a joke, but no one laughed, so I don't know if that was clear.
Well, I thought you were just messing around.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. So with that, I think is it safe to say Apple has lost its vision?
It seems like they never really had it. Well, they had a vision, it was just a wrong vision.
Mm.
Like, assuming that there would be more demand. Yeah,
At last, you've lost the vision to find my wallet.
I just want to say, like, companies such as Apple, they, become popular because they innovate, but then as they find success, they realize that they can just, drag their feet and put out, like, any old rubbish, and then people will buy it purely because of the brand. It's like what Nintendo do with their games, where it's like, bloody day one updates, like what Super Mario Odyssey had, as well as many other games. And
Yeah, that's
speaking
not just
speaking of
Nintendo.
Mario, I think it's about time we move on to the next topic. What do
I
you think?
believe it could be, yes.
Yeah.
It's time for us now to move away from Apple's Vision Pro.